Warning, this video contains major spoilers for Tekken 8 story mode. Good morrow everyone, Silvershire here, and the ending of Tekken 8 raised a lot of questions. The biggest one being, how the heck did Reina get the Devil Gene? In this video, I'm going to do my best to exhaust every possible explanation, discussing how likely these theories are, how interesting I find them, and whether they conflict with any existing lore. Option 1. Reina is Kazumi's daughter. At first, this seems like the obvious answer. Reina got the Devil Gene the same way Kazuya did. But Kazumi died when Kazuya was 5 years old, and he's 50 years old in Tekken 8, so for Reina to be Kazumi's daughter, she would have to be at least 45. And unless she has an absolutely godly skincare routine, this woman is not 45. However, the Tekken series has no shortage of convoluted ways to keep its female characters under the age of 30. It's possible that Reina went into cryosleep like the Williams sisters did. After all, the Tekken 3 manual referred to Nina's cryosleep as the Cold Sleep No. 2 experiment, implying it was at least attempted once before, and Heihachi is definitely the kind of guy to use his daughter as a guinea pig. Option 2. Heihachi was unlucky. The easiest explanation would be that Heihachi met another woman who just so happened to also have the Devil Gene. The ancestors of the Hachijo clan probably weren't Azazel's only servants, and even if they were, their genetics probably spread pretty far over thousands of years, so there could be any number of devils out there that we don't know about. However, this would be a big coincidence, which leads us to Option 3. Heihachi wanted a devil daughter. Having seen how powerful devils can be, maybe Heihachi wanted one who was actually on his side, so he sought out another woman with the Devil Gene and decided to not be the world's worst father this time around. Heihachi hated the devils with a burning passion, pun intended, but back in the Tekken 4 era, he had no qualms about harvesting the Devil Gene to create super soldiers, so I don't think it would be out of character for him. Option 4. Reina wasn't born with the Devil Gene. Perhaps, rather than inheriting the Devil Gene from her mother, Reina obtained it by some other means. The Mishima Zaibatsu did a lot of research on the Devil Gene, so they could have found a way to artificially recreate it. I don't love this option, because it means that any Joe Schmo could become a devil, but it seems plausible given the technology of the Tekken universe. Option 5. Reina can steal powers. In story mode, Reina wanted Kazuya to attack her so that she would almost die and activate her Devil Gene. This makes sense, because both Kazuya and Jin had their Devil Genes activate when Heihachi tried to kill them. But why would Kazuya specifically need to be the one to do it? If all she needed was a near-death experience, there are far easier solutions than getting lasered by a devil. I think she needed to come into contact with the energy of a Devil Gene user so that she could absorb some of it. That would explain why she has purple skin and bat wings like Kazuya when all the other devils we've seen have more unique forms. As for why she can steal powers, I don't know. Again, it could be an experiment by the Mishima Zaibatsu, or maybe she's just a mutant. Bakuram got superpowers when he was struck by lightning, so apparently that kind of comic book nonsense is good enough for Tekken now. But maybe we're coming at this whole Reina thing from the wrong angle. Option 6. Reina is a clone. G-Corp conducted a lot of unspecified research on Kazuya after rescuing him from the volcano. Maybe some of that research looked into cloning him so they could have an army of devils. It wouldn't be the first time that an evil dictator from a fighting game had a clone who was inexplicably an anime girl. She could also be a clone of Jin or Kazumi or some combination of Devil Gene users, but I think it makes the most sense for her to be a clone of Kazuya. Option 7. Reina isn't a devil. This last one is very unlikely, but I said I was going to exhaust every possibility, so here we go. Technically, we don't know that this is Reina's devil form. After all, Jinpachi turned into an evil purple monster, and it turns out that was because of a totally unrelated demonic entity, so maybe Reina has something else going on. That would definitely be disappointing, but as a Mokujin fan, I'm used to Tekken disappointing me. The only thing that could be worse than that is Option 8. Heihachi has the Devil Gene. No, just please no. Looking at all these theories, I think the most likely is Option 3, but the ones that I would personally find most interesting are Options 5 and 6. Well, that's just my opinion, so let me know what you think in the comment section down below. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I bid thee farewell. Our story begins with Heihachi Mishima, a man whose habits include war profiteering, teaching karate to grizzly bears, and executing his family members in increasingly overdramatic ways. Specifically, I've been thinking about the times veterans were replaced by new characters with similar styles. Sometimes this was a smash hit, but other times it nearly killed the series. So what's the difference?